Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Last episode was technically a bonus episode, but it did have some important stuff in it. I went down to level 50 of the Pit of 100 Trials, getting the Strange Sack, which increases our inventory space to 20. I got some new badges along the way. We leveled up to B-list star. And some other important stuff happened. Tattles, badges, stuff like that. And in this episode, we're going to start Chapter 2. But first, I was on my way to check the numbers, and we got an email. Well, let's see our email. This is Koopook, Hide and Seek. What's up, Koops? After you found me, Koops, I found a nice hiding nook at a place called Goomstar Temple. It's so cold, my shell is frosty, but it's a great place for hiding. Obviously, I don't want anyone to find me, but the thing is, I do want people to see how good I am at hiding. You see the bind I'm in? Anyway, spread the word. Come find the wandering hide-and-seek Koopa. See you later. Or not. Yours, Koopook. That's right, when we solve a trouble, every now and then we'll get an email from the person we helped. So, let's check the numbers. Alright. Give me my free mushroom. I was going to meet you guys up at the badge shop. You'll see I took off the HP Plus. I put an HP Plus on down in the pit. I took that off. We don't quite have the money that we need for Lumpy. I'd like to have 300 coins, but I think if we sell some badges, we can push ourselves over that limit. Excuse me. So let's go see what we can get rid of. We can definitely sell the HP Plus. I'm sure we can get rid of Mega Rush, because I'm not going to do that. There's other videos showing that stuff off. Alright. Get rid of that HP Plus. I don't need it. It's not my style. Alright, and that actually did it. Is there anything? Oh yeah, Pity Flower. Get rid of that. We do not need that. I showed that off, how that works in the pit episode. Fire Drive is good. Sleepy Stomp we need for something. I haven't shown these things off yet. Yeah, just go ahead and making the executive decision that any sort of peril or danger strat that has been thoroughly well documented, and it's not going to be something that I show. What else don't we need? Alright, that's good for now. So let's go make an investment. Anything here we can buy that might help while we're here? No, I was really kind of hoping for a timing tutor, but that's okay. We'll get all that eventually. Of course, we are going to need money in the meantime. We're making a long-term investment here, and regardless of whatever happens to it, it's not going to be for a while. Ah, Mario, you come again. I do. I will lend you cash. Thank you so much. You won't regret it. Now, based on how I've been talking and what I'm doing, I guess you can already figure out that, yes, you are going to get a return on your investment. No, this is not random. You don't have to do this, especially if you're not, like, doing a bunch of collection stuff like me, but this is really good for, like, recipes and badges and stuff. Thanks to you, I'm ready to go. Alright. Well, happy trails, Lumpy. See you sometime. And with that, well, let's rearrange some badges, because we have some open points. Got 3 BP. What do I want to show off? I'll put both of these on. I want to get rid of Soft Stomp eventually. Yeah, let's do that for now. Do we have any star? We have a few star pieces. Nothing worth talking about right now. I'm actually going to keep Item Hog on. I really like that thing. It is a good way to fill up with items, maybe not necessarily items you're going to need, but some of them are nice. Let's see. Where's that? Yeah, we have a Super Shroom. I'm going to store some items, do a tiny bit of cooking, and then we'll be on our way. We already saw the little creature down in the sewers. Got that scene a little bit out of order. So that is where we'll be going. Let's see. Don't need that. Probably gonna sell the Tasty Tonic. Hold on. Oh no, I wasn't done storing. I stored the dried shroom because sometimes you can cook with it, but Power Punch is really good. I want to save that. Gonna save that. Gonna save both of those mushrooms. No, I'm going to store that honey syrup too. Mushrooms and honey syrups are more cooking ingredients than anything. And let's see. Let us take out the slow shroom. The gradual syrup I have other plans for. I don't know why when I remember distinctly cooking a gradual syrup gives you a fresh juice. I don't know why that is. You do get something different from cooking a slow shroom. But I guess that's just what they decided to do. Alright, one final recipe on our way out. And this one's going to be pretty good, especially for where we are in the game. And then it's Great Tree time. Now, if you watched the bonus episode with the pit, you are going to recognize some of the enemies we see in level 2. You got a shroom roast. A dish made by Zesty replenishes 15 HP and 5 FP. That is a full heal for us right now. Because we have exactly 15 FP. The FP I'm not even as concerned about. It's just kind of a nice bonus. Let's see. For anybody who wasn't here last episode, we are now level 11. We're a B-list star. I explained what all that means in the pit run. Anything else of note? We got a lot more... Oops. We got a lot more BP. We're at 24 BP now. And that's pretty much the difference. We got a lot of BP. We're at 24 BP now. And that's pretty much the difference. Sorry about that little blip. Had a little computer blip. But now we are well on our way. Just a couple screens here. Thanks to our paper ability, we can make it down to that area pretty quickly. Something of note is that in this area here, I'm skipping it anyway, but the enemies are gone for now. They won't stay gone forever, but there's no more Goombas down here for right now. There are enemies down here, but that doesn't matter, because we are going this way. There he is. That little creature we saw. Eek! Don't eat me! Huh? You didn't come to eat me? And you're not bullies? Of course not. For real? Phew. Boy, that's good. I thought for a second I might have an accident. You're one of the creatures from Boggley Woods, right? What are you doing here? What? Why do you know about me? No, you must be... You guys are working for those X-Nauts, aren't you? You chased me here. No, it's the end. X-Nauts? Easy there, kid. What in the world are you freaking out about? We're not going to do anything to you, so chill for a sec. Just tell us what's going on. Well, okay. This gang of bad guys who call themselves X-Nauts came to where I live. They came inside our great tree and started tearing it apart and causing trouble. So, I've come all the way here looking for help. Mario, that sounds like those guys who attacked us in Rogueport, right? If they're the same guys, then they're definitely after the Crystal Star. Now that you mention it, they did say something about some Crystal Star thingy. But we Punies don't know anything about any crystals or stars. Say, could you guys help us out? Maybe chase them off? If you do, we'll give you, what was it? The Crystal Star? If you do, we'll have the Puny Elder give you that. I don't know what it is, but if it'll help us reclaim our tree, I'm sure the Elder will agree. So what do you say? Let's not waste any more time. I'm begging you. Of course we'll help. Really? You aren't joking? You'll do it? I guess. I mean, we can't just ignore them, right? And we do need to find the Crystal Star before those X-whatever guys do. Oh, thank you so much. This is great. I'm so happy. My name is Punio. Pleased to meet you. I'll take you to where I live. Follow me, okay? I love the little sound of the Puny's footsteps. It's this way. We're down below Rogueport. I never knew this room was connected like this. If you see a similar entrance in another area, you should totally check it out. There is one, but we can't go there yet. That's Punio, who lives in the great tree of Boggley Woods. And hey, he must be the one we saw earlier, right? Yeah, totally. I wonder if that changes later. Wait, hang on a second. In fact, I'm almost certain that's going to change later. I'm sure the Puny Elder said some button around here opened the secret entrance. Aha! There we go. But before we go that way, we are going to go the other way to grab Damage dodge. Decrease damage by 1 with a guard action command. This is one of those badges that I usually just throw on and leave on for the entire playthrough. As soon as we get rid of Shrink Stomp and Sleepy Stomp, I'm probably going to do that. You can get to the woods we punies live in by going through that pipe there. Okay, hurry, hurry! Chapter 2. The Great Boggley Tree. Here we are at last. Very pretty, if I do say so myself. This is not my favorite chapter, but it's far from my least favorite. It's kind of middle of the road for me. These are the Boggley Woods. They sure look boggling. Ooh, I've got butterflies. Okay, just a bit further and we should be able to see the great tree. The elder and her friends are waiting for us there. Oh, and my little sister too. Come on, let's go. All right, Boggley Woods. These are the Boggley Woods. Pretty surreal, huh? Looks like it's out of a picture book. It's pretty, but in an eerie sort of way, you know? Yep, indeed. I think I may have decided... Oh, I'll talk about that in a minute. Time to go to work, lovelies. Vivian, you understand what we've got to do, yes? A, find that Mario guy, and B, steal the map to the crystal stars, right? We can just do away with Mario and his friends, can't we? Or is that bad? Oh, bad things happen all the time, Vivian, but you're right about our goals. If my information is correct, Mario should be coming down this road quite soon. You must ambush him here and get that map. What's this now? Vivian, what's that you're fawning over there? Oh, what, you mean this? I found it near that tree over there a while back. Isn't it a gorgeous necklace? It was so lovely, I just had to pick it up. Vivian, for shame. Picking up someone's scraps? Disgusting. Greedy. But enough about that. Vivian, my dear pack rat. Bring out the sketch of that Mario guy that you got from Grotus. Whee! Eep! What? I don't have that. You said it was way too important, so you took it. You should have it. Don't be ridiculous. I don't have that thing. You were in charge of it. You wretched little worm, blaming me for something you probably screwed up. But Gah. Oh, what is it, Marilyn? Huh? What's that? A mustachioed fellow. This is no time for such nonsense, you great oaf. Save your games for later. Now, where was I? You, Vivian, don't tell me you lost our precious sketch. But, listen, Look, it's not my fault. I never had the sketch. Silence, you ditz! Such impudence! How dare you talk back to me like some rebellious child? It's clear to me that the only rationale your type understands is force. For your punishment, I'll be taking that necklace you just found. Yes, so sorry. But Beldum? Oh, you're horrid. Yep, she is pretty horrid. We have some bad guys. These are the Boggley Woods. Kind of a dreamily pretty place, isn't it? It'd be nicer if it weren't crawling with enemies, but what you gonna do? Yes, so let's start exploring. There should be some stuff. Yep, sleepy sheep, don't really need that, but hey, free item. This is the youngest sister of the three. The oldest one really picks on her, huh? I don't know whose picture they're talking about, but you think she really lost it? There's stuff to talk about for Vivian. I think we're going to talk about that later, though. I guess that's the middle sister. She seems like the strong silent type to me. I can't get a good read on this girl at all. This shady woman is certainly selfish and mean. I mean, what a total meanie. You see how cruel she is to her own sister? Wonder what went on between them. I guess this is a good a time as any to talk about that. Let's talk to the Shadow Sirens first, though. Oh, what am I to do? Marilyn never talks. What What is it, Mr. Mustache? Leave us, scram, right now. I have no business with you. Yes, that's the joke. They have business with us the whole time. Enemies. I'm actually going to switch to Koops here because we already have the tattle for these guys. Hello? Okay. So while we're here in this battle, let's talk about Vivian. I think it is a fairly known fact that Vivian in the Japanese version was a trans character. So in the English version, she's just, they call her she. I mean, I guess it's not outside the realm of possibility that she is trans anyway and they just don't talk about it. Well, let me get the super guard. But in the Japanese version, it was just a known thing. She was trans, she started out as a biological male and then transitioned, probably using magic, to be a female. And that is actually what, hold on. That is what Beldam gives her a hard time for. She's mostly making fun of her for being trans. So when they're talking about like the beef that they have, that's the beef. I guess I understand why they cut it. This came out in like, I don't know the exact date. It was probably like early to mid 2000s. I, probably wouldn't have got past the censors, but it really is a shame. That's all you can say. It's just a shame. Oh shoot, somehow or another I actually didn't tattle this piranha plant. Oh yeah, we have quick change on, it's great. Forgot I put that on. The other thing I was gonna say is I think I've decided what I'm going to do when it comes to like episodes where nothing much is really happening. I don't think I'm going to make long episodes because that's kind of a lot for my computer and it's a lot for people to handle. That's a pale piranha. You know about these guys, the famous piranha plants. This colorless subspecies is adapted to Boggley woods. Ah, the wonders of nature. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, and defense is 0. If you try to jump on them, they'll totally chomp on you. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to make like hour and a half long episodes because that would be kind of silly. What I am going to do is I'm going to upload any episodes that come out like that on the same day. In fact, I might even upload them on off days because I usually upload Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I might upload, if there's like an extra episode like that, I might upload it on a Wednesday or something. I think that's a good middle ground. This is an earth tremor waiting to happen right here is what this is. Let's take these guys out. The unfortunate side effect of having gone down into the pit and gained all these levels is that we're not gaining any experience for these guys. You do get 1 automatic experience point just for doing a battle, which is good because in the original Paper Mario you didn't even get that much. It will eventually even out, and if I remember correctly from other playthroughs when I've done kind of an early pit run, it will happen sooner than you think. So for now, we're not really going to be doing a lot of leveling up, but probably starting either next chapter or the chapter after that, it will balance out and go back to normal. Is there anything else in these trees? Nope. We got a honey syrup, which is nice. You see that big tree over there? It's really big. It's kind of otherworldly, actually. Wild. They can see the tree, but we can't yet. Where are you? Oh, there's no enemy on the screen. There, can you see it? That big tree. There it is. It's really pretty. That's what I was telling you about. That's where we Punies live. That's home. Of course, it's not just us in the tree. Lots of jabbies and piters, too. Well, anyway, Mario, follow me. It is a beautiful tree. I think it's probably meant to be some sort of cherry blossom tree, but obviously it's white. I don't know, maybe there is some sort of white-leaved tree in real life. Nature is pretty incredible. There's all sorts of things that you wouldn't think would be real, but actually are. Maybe I'll have to look that up sometime. Into the grand tree we go. I'm not sure if I'd mentioned it, but you do move faster if you jump in those background sections. Very pretty. This was pretty impressive at the time. I want to say this game came out towards the beginning of the GameCube's lifespan, but I might be wrong about that. The base of the great tree sure is big up close. I mean, wowzer, seriously. It must have watched over the Boggley Woods for over 1,000 years. That's insane. Yeah. I guess the tree would have to live that long to get that big. What's going on? Well, take a look. This door wasn't here before. Someone just installed it. And I can't open it. I thought I could finally save everyone. I'm a fool. Oh, quit being melodramatic. Although it does look thick. What are we gonna do now? Got it! What have you got? Let's follow him up the tree. Long ago, the puny elder told me about a secret entrance somewhere around here. We can get in through there. I'm completely sure of it. Problem is, I doubt finding it is going to be easy. I mean, it won't exactly be labeled secret entrance. What should we do? How are we supposed to find a secret entrance? It's secret for a reason, you know. Well, it's hidden by this invisible thingy. We need to find and remove the thingy. But removing a normal thingy sounds tough enough, let alone an invisible one. Oh, got it! Flurry! Surely Madame Flurry's powers can help us. Flurry is a refined and dignified lady who lives in these woods. The elder says she's a wind spirit who can wield the powers of the air with ease. You see where I'm going with this? She can use wind power to blow the thingy away. Well, it won't hurt to try. Flurry lives in the deepest corner of the woods, so let's head back in the direction we came from. And this is a little insight into why this is not one of my favorite chapters. This is unfortunately a common problem with this game, and it hasn't even really totally set in yet, and that's backtracking. These woods are the most wonderful in all the world. Yes, indeed. Building a house here was just the finest idea I ever did have. Oh my, yes. This place is so different from the bright flashbulbs of the world I'm used to. Such peace. This negative image of the real world soothes my body and soul. But what's even better is that I, Madame Flurry, grow even more lovely here. Plus, those squishy, adorable little punies that live in that tree are so nice to me. But I suppose if I stay here too long, I'll begin to crave hustle and bustle before long. Oh my, it's happening even as I speak. Already I feel the need for drama. That moment of exhilaration when the spotlight shines down on the stage. On me. Surely I was born to be an actress for the ages. It's settled then. I shall rise again. But before I make my stage comeback, I simply must whip my body and mind into shape. I'll just have to put on some makeup and make my beauty even more beautiful. Wait a moment. No! It's gone! Gone, I tell you! My... Well, somebody seems to be missing something. And also, somebody seems to have found something, so maybe you've put two and two together already. Anyway, let's continue through the woods. If we head straight in this direction, we'll see Flurry's place in no time. Yes. We're not quite backtracking yet, but we've already had to go back the way we came, and we are going to have to go all the way back to the entrance to deal with those shadow sirens at some point. Alright. A puff and a cleft. I think I may have mentioned at some point really early on that it can be good to go to the badge shop and get power jump as opposed to power smash, and that is true early game. In this chapter, power smash is going to be your best friend, especially if you didn't upgrade Koops. Anybody else down here? Yes. And once we fight this guy, I've got to... Oh, no, that's fine, actually. I was going to say he's blocking the cleft, but Goombella can attack for 4 now. And this is why I like to have Goombella powered up. Not everything in here is spiky. Not everything has defense. We can deal with the spiky stuff with defense, and she can just take a puff out on her own. Bye to... Oh. Boo. I might as well show this attack off. I think it probably pierces, but I'll defend anyway. This is what happens if a puff... Yeah, that's hard to block. That's what happens if a puff gets to use its attack. It'll do 2 damage to both of you. I think that might have not been piercing, because I thought that was supposed to be 3. But it'll do 2 to 3 damage to both people, which, you know, is not great. Okay. This is the last thing this curse can do. The effect of the curse increased your coins. Look at that. A little extra money. That wasn't a huge encounter, so it's not like that was the best that curse can do for us, but hey, it's good. One of these things has a secret on it. I never remember exactly which one. It's that one. You got P down, D up, P. Drop the damage your ally deals and receives by 1. I don't like this badge very much. It's more of like a defensive, but takes a little, like, you have more defense, but it takes longer to defeat enemies kind of thing. Not my jam. I'll show it off a little bit and then probably promptly sell it. Speaking of which, I have not been showing off my badges. Next time we get into a fight with something that isn't spiky, I'm gonna jump on it and try to shrink it, or, what was the other thing? Was it shrink? It was either shrink or soft or whatever, and then try to put somebody to sleep. There is an enemy later that I want to put to sleep, but also that may or may not work completely right, so I'll show it off now while I have the chance. Shine sprites. We have 2. Excellent. You could theoretically backtrack all the way back to Rogueport to upgrade Coops once you get the last Shine Sprite. I'm not going to. It's not important with a game like this to be that, like, efficient. Oh, come back. Quake Hammer. Slightly damage all ground enemies. This is a very good badge for a few specific reasons. First, it can flip clefts, which in this chapter I'm not super worried about, but in future chapters that's actually going to be really good. And it can also get enemies off the ceiling. I know it said it affects ground enemies, but we will be eventually encountering some enemies that hang on the ceiling, and Quake Hammer is one of the only ways to get them down. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Ah, well. Okay. Sleepy Stomp. Go to bed. There it goes. Sleepy! It'll take time for the sleepiness to wear off. And every enemy has its own cute little sleepy sprite. I will think about maybe trying to show them off in a bonus video. Do not hold me to that. That would be a nightmare. And whenever somebody wakes up, they get that little exclamation mark in front of or on top of their head. So next time I see a puff, I'm gonna have to try to shrink them. Look! There in the distance. That's what I was telling you about, Flurry's place. Oh, we didn't tattle. This is the outer part of the Boggley Woods. The flowers are almost like a carpet. Hey, and isn't it totally rare to find a white-leaved tree? What kind of tree is that? That's what I was saying. If you jump here, you do get a little shower of flowers. I think there's something back here? Yeah, just a Volt Shroom. It just does the same thing that Zap Tap does. And you can already see Zap Tap hasn't actually been doing all that much for us. Like I said, I just like it because it's fun. So we can take Sleepy Stomp off. As soon as we can take a Shrink Stomp off, or Soft Stomp, or whatever it was, then I'll change my badges around a little bit. Excuse me? Maybe she isn't here. I wonder if she went for a walk in the woods. What a totally nice house. Super coordination between the red walls and furniture. I'm so jealous, it's not even funny. I have, like, no sense of interior decoration. Little bits of information we get about our partners sometimes. Madame Flurry, hello? If you're here, say something. We know she's here. Eek! No, out of the question. You mustn't come in here. Madame Flurry? Are you there? Is that you? What are you doing? Oh, wait a moment. Those darling squishy little footsteps. Is that you, Punio? Oh, it's been an age since I saw you last. You poor dear. Is there something you need? Well, the thing is, we have a problem that only you can help us with, ma'am. The great tree's entry hole is blocked. There's this stupid door we can't seem to open. My puny friends are inside, so they're in a pickle, and Mario needs these crystal stars. It's a train wreck, really. If you can't find the secret entrance for us, we're done. Oh, is that all, dearie? You came all the way here just for that? My adorable little Punio, you know I would do anything in my power to help you. However, lamentably, I'm in a bit of a bind myself. I just cannot come out. Wow, what's the matter? It's somewhat embarrassing, but I never go out without my favorite necklace. I just can't find the blessed thing. I suspect I dropped it on my daily constitutional. I'd be simply scandalized if anyone saw me without it, so I shan't be going out. I absolutely must have that necklace to highlight my beauty, and that's that. Oh, I totally know how you feel. When I go out, I am all about the accessories. Hey, wait a sec. You lost your necklace? I'm having deja vu big time. I swear somebody just said they found a necklace. What's that? Do speak up. You, whoever just spoke, do you have some clue as to my necklace's whereabouts? If you do, you must help me. Please, be a dear. Find it and bring it back to me. If you could, then I'd be delighted to help my squishy little friend, Punio. Don't worry, Madame Flurry. I'm sure Mario can find your necklace. Where it is, he's super. You can do it, right, Mario? Sure. Great, it's decided then. Let's go find it. I'm sorry to trouble you so. And with that, we have a new objective, a major backtrack, which is going to end up in another major backtrack all the way to the end and all the way back to the other end of the woods. So with that lovely thing in mind, let's end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, and hopefully I'll see you next episode where we take on those Shadow Sirens. Bye-bye!